Welcome to Techstination. Joining us is Ty Takayanagi, Vice President of Marketing at a company called TripleW. Thank you for joining us again, Ty.
Fred, it's a pleasure to be on your show again.
Well, we did speak to you about a year ago for a very innovative health sensor that you had out then, and I guess we could say that was sensor number one, and appropriately we'll say this is sensor number two. So, give us the big picture of the company and what you're doing with a line that you call DFree.
Sure, Fred. So our company is designing and selling a product called DFree. And the first product that we launched last year was designed for urinary incontinence. So what it is it's a sensor that you attached on your body, on your lower abdomen, and it monitors your bladder around the clock. And when your bladder is full, you get a notification on your phone letting you know that you need to go to the bathroom. And so that product is commercialized, and it's available for sale, actually purchase or rental on our website. And we're currently developing another sensor which monitors your bowel. So the first sensor monitored your bladder, and the next sensor monitors your bowel. So this sensor also uses ultrasound, and it will notify you when you need to go to the bathroom, similar to the current product.
Now, there are those who wonder, and we talked about this before, why someone needs a notification on an app or elsewhere that they need to go.
That's an excellent question. So just to give you a little bit of statistics, there are about 25 million Americans who suffer from urinary incontinence. And it's a very big market. As you grow older, you lose control of your bladder, and you have some leaks. And some people have little leaks, and other people have significantly more. And so it's a very common issue that nobody wants to talk about. So we address that market in particular, and we also address the needs of people with disabilities. So if you have people who have spinal cord injury or traumatic brain injury, incontinence is unfortunately one of the symptoms that they have to deal with. And our product certainly helps people with disabilities as well. And with regards to the bowel sensor, that's often another aspect of incontinence. So when you have urinary incontinence, you may also have bowel incontinence. So that's also a significant issue. And we do have statistics where any person aged 65 and over living at home, 44% have reported an accidental urinary leakage, and 17% have reported an accidental bowel leakage. So bowel leakage is also a significant issue for people who are over 65.
Describe the alerts people would receive or caregivers would receive.
Yes. So our product is it's a sensor. It's I would say a little bigger than a quarter that you attach to your lower abdomen, and it's completely non-invasive. It's not an implant. Basically, you take this sensor and attach it to your tummy using a medical tape, or we also offer an accessory called D-pad, which makes it easier for you to attach the sensor to your body. So the notification comes about on your phone, and our product works together with an app which runs on an iPhone or Android phone. And it's a very simple interface where it shows your bowel activities if you're using the current product. Bladder activities if you're using the current product. And for the future bowel sensor, it'll show you your bowel activities. And when it's almost time for you to go to the bathroom, you get a simple notification letting you know that you need to start looking for a bathroom soon.
Would individuals who might have a need for it be wearing both? You would need to wear two sensors, possibly?
Yes. So at this point, we do have separate sensors, and they work separately. The mechanism for tracking your bowel and the mechanism for tracking your bladder are different. So unfortunately, we have two separate sensors. We do anticipate that some people will have both the bowel and bladder issues, so they may have to wear both. But in most cases, it's one or the other. So you'll most likely be wearing one or the other sensor.
And they would be placed in slightly different locations, I assume?
Correct. It would be slightly different.
So tell us what you can about pricing for these. These are being used now in many senior care facilities around the world.
Correct. Right. Yes. Our product is being used in about 500 senior care facilities in U.S., Japan, and Europe. And with the product that's already available in the market, which is the bladder sensor, you can purchase it through our website for $399.99, or you can rent to own for $40 per month. And this rent to own product will allow you to try the device for a month or two, and whatever you pay in terms of rental is applied towards your purchase price should you wish to own the device. So this rent to own program will allow you to test drive the product if you're uncertain about whether it's for you or not.
Are there any monthly fees or anything like that associated with it?
No, it's simply the cost of renting the device or the hardware. There's absolutely no monthly fees for data or usage. So it's just for the hardware.
For more info, where can people go?
Yes, our website is DFreeUS.biz. So that's DFreeUS.biz. DFreeUS.biz.
Ty Takayanagi, thank you so much for taking the time with us.
Thanks, Fred. Really appreciate the time today.
Now this. How many companies out there have continued to innovate when it comes to building a better radio? I'm Fred Fishkin, host of Techstination, and I'm here to tell you about the new CC Skywave SSB radio from the wonderful people at C. Crane. Bob and his crew really love radio, and it shows in this new compact model that is packed with features. Beyond great AM and FM reception and sound, you can tune into shortwave signals from around the world, listen to ham radio operators, aviation, and more. It's the radio you'll turn to every day, and in emergencies. It will run for nearly 3 days on just 2 AA batteries. Pair the sleep timer with the new Soft Speaker 3, and you've got the perfect radio for your nightstand. Of course, it can wake you up too. Click on C-Crane at Techstination.com and put in the code Techstination for a free flashlight with your order. They love radio, and you'll love C-Crane.